Mase, Acts chapter 20. After the uproar had ceased, Shaul called the taught ones to him, and having embraced them, went away to go to Macedonia. And having gone through those parts, and having encouraged them with many words, he came to Greece, where he spent 3 months. When he was about to sail to Syria, he decided to return through Macedonia, as a plot was made against him by the Yehudim. And he was accompanied by Sopater of Beroea, and Aristarchus, and Secundos of the Thessalonians, and Gaius of Derbe, and Timotheus, and Tuchikos, and Trophimus of Asia. And these, going ahead, waited for us at Troas. And we sailed away from Philippi after the days of unleavened bread, and came to them at Troas in 5 days, where we stayed 7 days. And on day 1 of the week, the taught ones having gathered together to break bread, Shaul, intending to depart the next day, was reasoning with them, and was extending the word till midnight. And there were many lamps in the upper room where they were assembled. And a certain young man, by name Eutychus, was sitting in a window, being overpowered by a deep sleep. As Shaul kept on reasoning, he was overcome by sleep, and fell down from the 3rd floor, and was picked up dead. And Shaul, having gone down, fell on him, and embracing him, said, "Do not be upset, for his life is in him." And then, going up again, and having broken bread and eaten, he talked a long while, even till daybreak, and so went forth. And they brought the young man in alive, and were encouraged not a little. And we, going ahead to the ship, sailed to Assos, intending to take Shaul on board there, for so he had arranged, intending himself to go on foot. And when he met us at Assos, we took him on board and came to Mytilene, and from there we sailed, and the next day came opposite Chios. And the next day we arrived at Samos, and remained at Trogulion. And the following day we came to Miletus, for Shaul had decided to sail past Ephesus, so that he might lose no time in Asia, for he was hurrying to be at Jerusalem, if possible, on the day of the festival of Shavuot. And from Miletus he sent to Ephesus, and called for the elders of the assembly. And when they had come to him, he said to them, "You know from the first day that I came to Asia how I was with you all the time, serving the Master with all humility, with many tears and trials which befell me by the plotting of the Yehudim, as I kept back no matter that was profitable, but proclaimed it to you, and taught you publicly and from house to house, witnessing to Yehudim and also the Greeks, repentance toward Elohim, and belief in our Master Yeshua Messiah. And now, see, I go bound in the Spirit to Jerusalem, not knowing what is going to meet me there, except that the set-apart Spirit witnesses in every city, saying that chains and pressures await me. But I do not count my life of any value to me, so that I might accomplish my mission with joy, and the service which I received from the Master Yeshua, to bear witness to the good news of the favor of Elohim. And now see, I know that you all, among whom I went about proclaiming the reign of Elohim, shall see my face no more. Therefore I witness to you this day that I am clear from the blood of all. For I kept not back from declaring to you all the counsel of Elohim. Therefore take heed to yourselves and to all the flock, among which the set-apart Spirit has made you overseers, to shepherd the assembly of Elohim, which he has purchased with his own blood. For I know this, that after my departure savage wolves shall come in among you, not sparing the flock. Also from among yourselves men shall arise, speaking distorted teachings, to draw away the taught ones after themselves. Therefore watch, remembering that for 3 years, night and day, I did not cease to warn each one with tears. And now, brothers, I commit you to Elohim, and to the word of his favor, which is able to build you up and give you an inheritance among all those having been set apart. I have coveted no one's silver or gold or garments, and you yourselves know that these hands supplied my needs, and for those who were with me. All this I did show you, by laboring like this, that you ought to help the weak, and remember the words of the Master Yeshua, that he said, "It is more blessed to give than to receive." And having said this, he knelt down and prayed with them all. And there was much weeping among them all, and falling on Shaul's neck, they kissed him, distressed most of all because of the word which he had said, that they would see his face no more. And they went with him to the ship.